What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining me with Buzzing with Marlowe live, live, live. I'll say it again, live. Do this. Break those chains. It is time, guys. It is Wednesday. That's right. It is Commission Talks. We are back. I say it again on the Buzzing with Marlowe platform for this week. Guys, this has been crazy week. One crazy week. Guys, if you haven't noticed, I haven't got a haircut or anything. It's been a long day for me. But guys, if you are new to the channel, I want to make sure all of you can stay in tune with all our following content on all these social media accounts. All you have to do, guys, all you have to do is most importantly like, share, and most importantly, subscribe. Hit that bell, get the notification to stay in tune with all our platforms. And there they are. There they are, guys. You can keep it in touch with them. Also, guys, let's get a nice little plug. Hey, if you also want to start a podcast and you're not totally got all the equipment to be like that top flight, like, Joe Rogan or anything like that, you can easily start at this pod thing right here. You can start on Anchor. It's the easiest way to make money by using your words. And easy, even better, guys. All it takes is a Bluetooth on your headset, or you can use the speaker on your phone to develop your first ever podcast. All you have to do is download the app on Anchor and challenge yourself and see if you can go well in this podcast world. And it's easy to make money by using your words. All right, guys. Like I said, it's not just the original Buzzing with Marlowe day. It is my Commission Talks day. So, guys, I know y'all seeing this just by myself, but also, guys, I got my boys with me. Let's introduce them. I got my boy first and foremost, the one from the 11:30 podcast himself, Dre on Wheels. How you doing, buddy? All right. And most importantly, guys,
I'm doing wonderful.
get ready. You ready? All right, yeah, I think we had a little technical on that, but hey, man, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing wonderful, man. My mic was mute, man. I love the energy. I love the intro. Let's get with it.
All right, we got the man that's going insane. I even bought a nice little shirt to representation of the clean sleep that these bad boys just did to. I can't even say Ben Simmons because Ben Simmons hasn't been working. We've been working harder than Ben Simmons has all this season. Ladies and gentlemen, I got to give it to my man, the mob man himself, Mr.
Bow, bow,
Shiz.
bow, 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 bow,
Whiskey.
bow. That's all
What up, what up, what
What's
up?
happening, y'all?
What's good? What's good?
I understand. We back on our bully shit. Shout out to the Celtics smacking around the Nets. Four
Oh
straight,
my
four
gosh.
straight, 2 home, 2 away games. KD, we shut down KD. Fuck Kyrie. Y'all know how the fuck I feel about him. So we don't even need to
Kyrie lost to
get
his
into
old
that.
team.
I got no remorse for any New York team. Especially the Knicks. The Knicks, people want to hype up the Knicks this season. I was like,
Oh,
yeah, right. I'm
no.
like, get to the playoffs first, then come talk. Their motherfuckers can't even make it to the fucking play-in. Trash.
Bro, that is still crazy. I remember we was talking about it last week. I actually thought the Nets would maybe win one, but damn. And bro, get rid of Ben Simmons. I don't know what in the world that's going on
And
with
Ben
this guy.
Simmons and Kyrie Irving's the biggest kryptonite on that damn team.
Oh my gosh.
Ben
They're
Simmons,
like
I will
Westbrook.
laugh.
They're pretty much like Westbrook.
Ben
Like,
Simmons is like the biggest heel right now in basketball.
What?
he might be
Yes.
Skip
No,
Bayless.
Westbrook is right now because you brought a man over in a trade to help LeBron and AD, and somehow, some way, he still
And
can't
trade
close out games. That's trash. That's travesty. No,
Mhm.
Westbrook is the biggest villain. Kyrie is the most unorthodox person in the NBA right now, especially what the hell that he been through the last year. And yet, somehow, some way, even when you looked up the mandate in New York for him to play at home and on away games, still lose.
Hey, that joke was crazy.
Come on, man.
I thought they was at
that's
least
so
win one.
ass backwards.
Sweepy,
They
sweepy.
They swept them.
Right, man.
Swept
You
them.
see my man Kendrick Perkins going on every single sports show
Oh
the
my
last couple of days,
gosh.
bringing
He
up
was
that bridge.
on his
I was
ass
like,
about
yo,
it,
B,
bro.
listen, man, that's way too close to call. But then again,
Mhm.
but hey, listen.
Hey, Hey, shout out to the Celtics though, man. They are going to
Woo,
round
now we
2.
get some days off of rest. We're gonna be waiting for Antetokounmpo and the Bucks to come out of this shit, so we get days
They
to
still
recuperate.
out of Middleton in them right now too. So there's a big chance that they can get it.
He's only gonna be gone for like another week and a half, so he'll be
Oh,
back
okay.
on time. But at least by game 2, he'll be back.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I kind of want the first round to kind of prolong that. Kind of like, yo, wrap up these business, boys, and we can start the next round. So
the boys got a countdown. Hey, Middleton said he's making a status. We got to get this done now. Hey, guys.
ASAP.
Hey, I love it. The energy's going. The NBA playoffs is going. We will talk about the NBA playoffs a little bit further down. Also, guys, we have a new member on the commission. We all want to reveal, but he will be on later on to make the announcement himself to come on and make that nice appearance that we have. That's right, guys. There's gonna be 4 of us now. That's a big deal because it's big. 3 of us, guys. This is episode 27. Man, isn't that crazy?
Wait, time out. Is it episode 25?
No. You put episode 21 last week, and I did want to correct you, but I totally forgot about it.
No.
King Greasy, how you doing?
I went back and I changed it. I went back and I changed it. So I knew I was like, yo, are you sure that we on 24 or 25? Because
remember, 24 is when Kofi was on with us. Because I said that was the Kobe Bryant episode.
The Kobe
when we had Alex Coquito. We had Alex on there.
With Alex in it, yeah.
That was 24. Dre had 25. You had 26. This is 27.
Oh yeah. Nah, could we flip it around 1 week? That's what ended up happening. Yeah. So 1 week messed me up. All right.
But yeah, guys, we're on episode 27, guys. A lot of things have happened in wrestling.
We're going longer than what the fucking season of television does.
I know, right?
Seriously.
This is a long one season.
I'll say.
We are going.
We'll be closing up shop. Well, actually, OTTR will be closing up shop. AEW Double or Nothing pay-per-view weekend. So that's when we're going to be on vacation till the day before SummerSlam. So which will be July 29th. We'll be back in full swing for season 6. So I'm just giving y'all the heads up now. So we might want to start debating because Daddy Mac over here is about to be a daddy real soon. So he's gonna need some time to get himself adjusted as well. So pretty soon, man, we're gonna be going on. So we're gonna be on vacation. All I ever wanted.
All are, like how Shiz's talking about his vacations coming up. I'm literally taking a break after episode 100. I have been going strong this whole year on a season 3. So literally, I'm waiting for the 100th episode.
Hey, that's what's up.
King Reezy, how's it going, man?
That's my man King Reezy from the Pod Mob. You already know the whole deal.
Ready for some dynamite. I appreciate it. All right, guys. With everything that was going on with wrestling, I mean, last week and stuff, is there anything y'all really want to tack on instantly now? Or is there, we want to just keep going with the flow? We want to talk about, let's talk about Impact. There's been major breaking news just now. It's crazy. I mean, coming from me from being in 6 years, I mean, I didn't wrestle on Impact or anything like that. There is now what we used to call the Iconics, called the Inspiration. They have now officially said they're done wrestling for right now. They are completely indefinitely out of the ring. What are y'all's thoughts on that?
Is it an injury issue?
They said they were sending out tweets and stuff showing the documents saying that they're officially out of the ring. I don't know if it's due to injury or they just said they're done. Impact probably gave up on them. I don't know.
No, this gotta be a kayfabe thing because you just saw them at Rebellion.
They were doing.
I mean, it was on like
match.
Meltzer and all them saying
against the influence, and you mean to tell me that now all of a sudden they want to pull the plug with them? Nah.
Yeah, I know.
I did just watch their match that they wrestled Tennille and Madison.
That was buying into this whole fake news, the same way that E Deuce does on the show too. He just
They
always
were-
send me some
We
shit
will
that
talk
I'm
about
like,
Dukes in
I'm
a
like,
little
bro,
bit.
like, you know, like this ain't true, right?
They were
We
doing
gonna
pretty good.
we
in,
gonna talk
Impact.
about Dukes in a little bit. We will say some stuff on that.
Don't bring up
Don't
that
think
name.
I forgot. Don't think I
Don't
forgot.
look at that. Dukes, if you're watching this, bro, run away.
You messed up, buddy.
He definitely, I mean, well, I can't say that he messed up, but he exposed himself.
he,
In a
he
big
did
way,
something.
and I
He
was like,
might got an
oh,
advertisement
God,
for something.
no.
My goodness, Lord help us.
But I don't believe in that news. I think that's just
Okay.
a kayfabe news, right? I mean, something right
That's
there.
what I was thinking too. But I
Reporting.
did see them posting something,
Right,
so I
to
was
get
like,
the influence to talk some greasy shit, blah blah blah, whatever, because they just did a taping right after the Rebellion
Yep.
interview the next day. So all that could have transpired and what's going to be projected on tomorrow's episode. So that's
Right.
one thing.
Yeah.
You know, Inspiration, they're still under contract for another year. So what the hell makes you think that they're going to?
That's what I was thinking because I was seeing the same document saying that they're indefinitely out of the ring. I'm like, is it
Yeah, they
injury?
probably
Like
just-
what?
They probably just taking some time off
came
or
in,
something.
the same way that they came in, right? And then they gave a note to someone to tell them that, hey, we're challenging for the Impact Knockouts Women's Tag Team Championship. They did the same thing before. This is part of the and this is part of the whole trade. But let's talk about this Warner. Let's talk about the Time Warner and Discovery thing. So I'm hearing that the dude that's initiating the cuts, the budget cuts, when it comes to that, is someone that's really looking at the numbers vaguely. So I got a big question for some of the fans out there because
they've been posting the numbers very openly too. Usually you don't do that.
The question I have for the fans is: are y'all ready to see WCW 2.0 all over again with this?
Didn't we say we give them a certain amount of years?
Everyone been saying it from the get-go.
Warren. They got to the end of the year to prove a point that they belong on TBS and on TNT. And they can't do that. They got to look for a whole new home by the end of next year.
Here's the question. Do you believe that they've been living up to that hype?
Fans, so just when y'all was lollygagging, hopping up and down, saving grace and shit like that, that shit is short-lived. The honeymoon phase is over. Now it's time for divorce time. No ring on my finger this week. No ring.
I think that's what everybody thought it was just okay. They just signed
no ring. No ring on my
guys.
And
they elope.
AEW got to do a lot more. They got to put up a whole lot more. I don't know if they can.
Dre,
get better on longevity storyline.
Wait, Dre, define the word more to me real quick. What is more in your account that they need to do more to get Warner Brothers to be able to say, okay, you guys can stick and we'll keep the same money that we've been giving y'all for the past 2 years, 2-3 year TV deal contract, and we'll give you another one.
What I mean more as far as creative wise, putting on a better show, bumping up the
letting the wrestlers take over everything.
It's not the wrestlers. It's Tony Khan booking everything. Tony Khan cannot be booking both AEW and Ring of Honor and thinking his way is the right way to doing shit. It's not gonna work. He's gonna need some real help around him to tell him, "Yo, this is not a good move. This is too soon. This is not gonna work." Blah 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 blah. This, that, and the fucking third.
How much you want to bet?
Tell him some real
How much y'all want to bet that he thinks putting the title on Punk feels like that's what's gonna keep him going? How much you want to bet that's what they're gonna do?
Basically, yes.
I believe it.
Because listen, the very moment when they put the title on Punk, forget about it. He's on TV everywhere.
But do you think that's going to keep it going, or you think it's going to get Punk stale?
If he turned heel, I think maybe so.
He has so many options. If he turns babyface, you can only go one way.
Yeah,
he's already a heel anyway. I mean, excuse me, he's already a babyface anyway. Excuse me, let me correct myself. So, like Jay said, if he did want to turn a heel, that's bringing it back to 2011. And people miss that CM Punk more than anything. Then he can call it Tony Khan. Then, but here's the problem with Tony Khan as I see it, right? He's picking up options on people's contracts where it's the final year, right? You need to do what Vince McMahon does. They basically say, okay,
he ain't even notifying them about their concert.
When the course of your 90 days and shit like that, right? We'll sit down, have a talk, and see what we can do to negotiate a deal. What shit would you want out of this? What shit that I can give you out of this that I can guarantee myself, or maybe not? Tony cannot just have the anonymous power to pick up whatever contract the fuck that he wants and let the other ones inspire to be like, nah, I'm not want to sign you anymore. That's bad.
The question is, what's his budget? That's the part I want to know. What's his budget?
Because what's like this, right? What time Warner wanted certain wrestlers on their television the same way how Raw won. I mean, how Raw and USA wanted certain people on their television, and SmackDown and Fox wanted certain people on their television. What if they go to Tony Khan, yo, we want this person more, this person more, this person more, this person more. We got no other fucking choice.
But are Discovery and them involved in wrestling more so than NBC?
Discovery got this bird Time Warner.
And Discovery sees it as something that's just got money.
And I think that's
all
why
it is.
And basically what they did was they inherited a $30 billion debt.
Yeah.
And they wiped it out. So that's why they're trying to cut costs to make their money back.
Yeah.
That's the same reason, the Braves coach bought him.
They're gonna leave it all to Tony Khan to make up a decision and to grow this product before the end of the year, because I don't think Discovery is gonna have any hands in it and be such as like Fox or NBC to be like, yo, we want this guy, we want that guy. Yeah, we see CM Punk becoming champion.
We want this, or we want this, we want less of this, and shit like that. Go back and forth with it.
I don't know.
They're gonna tell them what the fuck that they want to see on their network, even though AEW is a wrestling company. They're not in WWE's plateau. They're not an IPO high Wall Street company now, where now you got sponsors that's telling you, yo, we don't want this other shit anymore.
Don't offend us.
You got to deal with one company right now if you're AEW. That's Time Warner. And apparently, them and Time Warner, they cool with one another. So I hope and pray that they can maintain that and they can get the same money to keep paying these people to stay. Otherwise, you're going to be hearing the word budget cuts in January and February of next year, and AEW people will barely be on television anymore. Then what?
What's the fans' reactions to that? How are they gonna feel? Oh, they buried him, or
no, or they silently released them. The same way that they did.
He's done that a couple times.
No, listen,
he's done that.
Yeah. Oh, listen, Earl Hebner, Chavo Guerrero, and there's a few other people that they silently release and not say nothing about it.
Which is crazy they released Earl like that, because Earl is like one of the legendary referees.
They silently released those guys because
WWE in for Earl anyway, man. You know that he cannot do that thing for that much longer.
I was shocked he was still reffing now. I mean, that go. That sucker's been reffing forever.
A couple of places per weekend. That's it. And then you're home for the majority of the time. You
ref an indie show, you good to go. That's all he needs.
Listen, Earl Hebner. Okay, Earl Hebner can technically still be getting royalties from WWE. All the companies that he worked with, he's still getting royalties from them. So
because he's in almost every video, every home video, every home video. You get paid if you're still in these videos. I don't care what you're saying. You might not get a lot, but you still got to get something. I mean, they made a joke about it. What was it? What was it? Ambrose. Ambrose said how much he make for that Shield reunion video?
$500.
$500. Just being on a video. $500. I mean, you're gonna get these royalties still regardless.
But he's not getting royalties though. From that though. Because you know they X him out of that deal.
Yeah.
He's already gone. You know what I'm saying? But
I think the only person they didn't get that was Punk.
Because they still there.
Punk won that case that he was against them for putting him in the video game. I do remember that one. Like that was really like the only wrestler.
And shit like that. Like like he won that court case against Cole Cabana too.
Yep. Oh yeah, he did win that one.
Well, you got those two in the same company. So how the fuck's that playing out?
What's up, Brookins?
What up, man? But like I said, man, this whole Taiwan thing is giving me 2000s vibes all over again.
When I heard about Time Warner even thinking about anything,
is gonna be real scared.
It's like literally watching that Braves owner buy WCW. Like it's just like you're getting to that breaking point. So I listened to a recent podcast and they were really explaining it very well. Wrestling now is getting a chance to the wrestling podcast. Now, that guy's a trip to me. I shout out to this guy. Like he is hilarious. He's talking about if you have a gimmick that goes stale, say like it goes stale in WWE, you now have options to actually either keep that gimmick and try to grow it. Obviously, you got to pay the trademark, whatever, which is not that expensive. Or you can reinvigorate yourself and get yourself over. Like somebody, even though we've gotten so mad about Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes changed the entire game going to Ring of Honor, New Japan, freaking revamped his whole character, and now is one of the box office guys in WWE right now. Like, if he didn't do what he done, he would not have that contract. McIntyre, like these guys, AJ Styles
did the same thing that Cody Rhodes did, but they did it before Cody Rhodes even done it. So why is he getting back right now? Because he's the relevant one right now. He's the first defecto from AEW to go over to WWE. Is getting the treatment that he deserves. Until he wins the title, he got everything that he wanted.
It's like wrestlers.
He's the main talk. He's the main talk because he came from the big company that sort of
You can't
he made it basically.
You can't be in opposition, man. You flip. You flipped on your own squad and then you went to the ops and be like, "You're not being, I'm not be. I got the scrundle with them niggas. Fuck that."
And then you're sitting there saying Triple H is your favorite guy. Like, that's the part when he did the Throne Breaker and stuff. I'm sitting there, I'm like, Triple H is like his favorite wrestler. So he's obviously told, "Hey, you gotta make."
Him like he was so pissed off that he had to use that in a reference.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you had to be
becoming a little Triple H, a little baby Triple H himself.
And it did.
And people got mad at that. I'm like, what you mean?
I remember, you can back me up. I remember when he first came up with this, and we came up and we started talking relentlessly every week. And I sat there and said, Cody Rhodes gives me that Triple H vibe. And we had comment after comment going, "You're crazy.
Yeah,
that wouldn't have worked." And da. I'm like,
because and you bet W Mars getting pissed off at us for actually speaking that, and they didn't like what the hell they heard because they love Cody.
And then all of a sudden they turned on Cody.
People have done the similar shit that Cody had done in the past. You cannot be mad at that man for doing that. You can't tell him, man, don't go to that company because they're going to treat you well. How the fuck would they know? So if they've been to his experiences, what the fuck would you do? If you're gonna feed him,
he's not getting any younger.
If you gotta pay for healthcare, you gotta pay for flights, you gotta pay for a tire, you gotta pay for a bunch of shit, and your lifestyle technically increase when you are getting more exposed and when you are acquiring more money.
They favorite wrestling promotion let one of their favorite wrestlers go. So now oh my God,
that's bad on Tony. That is Tony's fault, in my opinion. That is bad on him for a business situation.
I mean, regardless,
regardless
if he let him go, though. I mean, still, we got whiny AEW fans bitching and mad because
that is what's going to cause the fall of AEW.
Listen, they're throwing away toys.
I know. Like, come on.
They are discrediting Cody and Brandy for all.
Hold on. Are we talking about Cody Rhodes? Or are we talking about LeBron James? Like, come on, man. Like,
they actually do that for wrestlers too.
I know. I was trying to be funny. I know that.
People really took that shit to heart, and I'm sitting back like, why?
Well, here's
bad?
Oh, hold on. Let's see what we got in the comments. Kofi Weaston, what's up, my friend? What's up, Bubba?
It's good, Kofi. They're gonna throw. It's gonna be more Mad AEW.
It's gonna be more people
when people leave and go.
And then wait, Dre. Now Sean probably don't want me to say this too.
So we're gonna say #sellout again.
But what if John Moxley would have left and went back to WWE?
I'm telling you, it could still happen. It could still happen because he knows his character's gonna change.
People are gonna go back. So what they gonna be like? Oh man, AEW is. Man, come on, man.
Yeah, they're only doing that.
Hold up. MJF is going to leave. We know that. We know MJF is leaving.
That's the main cause.
MJF is literally AEW, in my opinion. Like, if you think of the main person in AEW right now, MJF. MJF, hands down. And I think
people got to understand they're going to use both these companies as leverage. In the negotiations.
So this is the biggest thing we gotta talk about is
in their contracts.
You can't split these two anymore. Literally think of it as an opening for wrestling fans because hey, if you believe that this character deserves so much more, now he has a chance to come back and do something and reimaginate that stuff. Like that's how I thought even how everybody says I'm like against AEW, whatever. I'm a wrestling fan. Like I got guys that I know personally that are in AEW, that are in WWE. Like there's guys there that I know for a fact. This is what makes them better. This is what helps them. And main character, I thought that really this could have been a big deal for an AEW, which I'm hoping he gets more shine, is Keith Lee. That's the one I really believe really needed it.
With him right now, honestly,
literally,
he should have been on Dynamite. It already disrupted. He could have been.
It will happen anytime soon. Well, MJF will leave. WWE does great with heels.
Yeah,
I agree with you on that, Kofi.
But I agree with that too. But
I still believe Moxley might be in that category. I really do believe it's gonna happen.
I really don't think so. The only way that happens is if shit's not going his way, and him and Tony have been going on the outs and shit like that, and then he just do it just to do.
Didn't Vince help him with his
No, it's not true either. And Shaw will be in here throwing a fucking hissy fit at you about that. You know how she loves John Moxley. So let's not keep going with this, because if she pops up in here, I'm not responsible for you. I'd be like, yo, Shaw, he said all that shit too.
I'm not even a big fan of him. I haven't been, so it's whatever.
That's what's wrong with people like you. That's not me. I'm fucking with you.
Hey, it happens. Hey, I mean, for the longest time, I really believed. All right, guys. I know we off a little schedule, but guys, I think it's time to reveal our new commission man. Guys, let's introduce the guy that literally has now made it from 3 guys to now 4. Ladies and gentlemen, yours truly from the OTTMR himself, Mr. Yeti himself. How you doing, Cyber?
What's going on, boys?
Mr. Money in the Bank until he actually uses it in the next upcoming pay-per-view.
Yes, I am actually using it. And Char, I hate to tell you, I agree with Marlowe. Mr. Moxley is going to be in that group, and you're going to hear all of a sudden you're going to hear Dean Ambrose music hit. You're going to hear that music hit. Yeah, I think so, because you know what's going to happen? He's going to get the Cody treatment. He's going to wind up getting all this pomp and circumstance. He's going to get this huge welcome back, and you know what? Vince McMahon is going to do this. Money talks, bullshit walks, boys. I don't care what anybody says.
You see the reaction you get with Cody right now? They're going to do it with so many guys.
I was just having a conversation earlier on the podcast, and my guy said the American language is money. So
it is.
It's money, you know. So offer the right
damn camera again.
But yeah,
WWE.
All right, Dre. So obviously we're going to choose that because our lifestyle is different from other people's and shit like that, right? So of course we're gonna go with the money, but sometimes, like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
like even your man said,
you want to be respected.
Too. Some people, it's not all about the money though either.
You're right.
You want to be respected. And I will say the group now wrestling audience.
Yeah, you want to be respected, but we all know that
on your own terms, as long as they get the blessing.
Yeah, you are totally
do what you did for Shawn Michaels in '97. How he got away with so much shit. And yet somehow he still remained on television, and he brought in ratings.
Yeah, you guys are
Let's talk about that.
Remain that respect though, but we all know WWE is the bigger company, and who don't want to. Just like Matt Cardona. Matt Cardona said, like he would be a fool to say if WWE.
I'm telling you right now, he'll be back. He's gonna be back.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, like, yeah.
His value is going to be insane when he gets back too.
Here's the deal.
Instantly.
These people that have left and have grown themselves, not just character-wise, but also built-wise. Let's take, for example, Drew McIntyre. When he left, he went to the Indies. He got swole, and he came back. And it took a little while. It took a little over a year, but he got that WWE Championship.
Yep.
Look at what Raw's been doing with Cody Rhodes since he debuted at WrestleMania. He has
been about Bobby Lashley
and Bobby Lashley. I was actually about to get to him too. But with Cody Rhodes, they've had him on TV every single week since he has been back. And you know what? I can tell you this: he's still a bump in the ratings, and he is still pulling in views for everybody, not just WWE fans. AEW fans are watching too because they want to see Cody fail.
Happen?
They want to see Cody fail.
Or they want to see how long does it take for Cody to crash.
Exactly.
Or how long Stardust? Or how long we gonna get Stardust?
I don't see Stardust is not coming back. Stardust ain't coming back.
He's not coming back.
I don't see Stardust coming back.
He will leave. He will
leave
if he has that
his
chance.
meeting with Vince. He does not want
he would definitely
give me every the fuck.
Bro, that was under his contract. They put that in the contract.
That's what AEW fans are waiting for. They're like, okay.
So if you're trying to bring him back, don't you think that you actually going to accommodate to his needs?
Yes, he's going to accommodate.
Come on, fellas.
It's like itinerary. Basically, say, hey man, what can I do to sign? Say like when Ocho Cinco was in the best of his prime. All right, I want this type of bag of chips on game days and stuff like that. You're going to do that because you're going to want to get the best player out there. Like that is what's going to happen, and that's what I see now with when we talk about how AEW is running now. Vince is definitely looking at the other product because now we are clearly seeing that Vince sees that there's other wrestling companies out there. He sees this visuals out now. Like for the longest time, Vince and I actually did have a good conversation recently with somebody about this. What do you believe? What's more meaningful? You being labeled as a professional wrestler or a WWE superstar?
Either or.
A wrestling superstar.
Yeah, either or. Yeah, either or personally for me. But.
It depends who you are and where you are at in your career.
Well, now, I would say like how baseball is. They like, would you want to be pronounced as just a minor league baseball player, or would you definitely want to be called the major league player?
Well, exactly.
Go to the minors first before you even go to the majors anyway. So technically, that's the same thing for the G League for basketball.
That's what I'm trying to kind of like reference this with. I mean,
yeah, but that's going to happen anywhere though, anywhere and everywhere, including at your very job. You got to start from the very fucking bottom too, and work your way up. If you want to be a supervisor, or you want to be a lead supervisor, a regional, whatever. Boom, boom, boom. You got to go up that ladder too.
So, I mean, it's crazy just to see what wrestling is now. I mean, now we're getting Ring of Honor back. Now we're getting New Japan actually promoted in the United States, which is a big deal because we don't get that often unless you're staying up super late and you're getting a channel, and obviously you're having to pay or somebody's going to have to stream something for you to watch it. But you're finally getting that on public TV, like in the United States and stuff like that now. So I'm saying as a whole, it's great for wrestling because now it's like how WrestleMania was, where wrestling was presented 7 days straight. Now you got so many different types. You can go watch it now. And I think now that's where people are like, oh, the great example, Finn Balor. Oh, he's not getting promoted right. He's not getting to this such and such. He jobbed out to Theory and stuff, which I'm happy that Theory won. Because I'm telling you from day one since I met Theory.
I bet he
is. No, but what I'm saying is when I met Theory always had something to the stepping stone. Like literally, bro. Like he puts in the work.
Your man's alone. I'm gonna leave your man's alone.
No, but I'm just saying he put in the work that he gets.
I even won on Twitter, right? When he won the title, and it was him holding the US title at the photo shoot. I was like, yo, if they turn Austin Theory later on into this as a baby face and having been a slick talker, he's money.
Oh, he'd be over. He'd be over as hell.
He would be money, and then
Vince already sees him like a young Cena.
Then Vince will be all set for the next 15 years when it comes to him.
It's crazy.
That's automatically going to be bringing wives, mistresses, shit like that. More women are going to be coming to these audiences just to see him.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you got with Randy Orton. That's what I saw. That's what got Randy Orton and all those guys over. I mean, Batista, out of all guys.
Yeah.
You know, women came left and right to come see Batista.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
like, yeah. You gotta look at what that audience's standpoint. What are you wanting to out of it? And I mean, as wrestling as a whole, you have so many options now. Like women, I think, are giving the excuse, oh, we're just going back to the pretty faces. They don't want the real wrestlers. And then obviously Tony Khan, and we're gonna sit here and say, oh, he's really all about women wrestling. The only time you're getting women wrestling aired out is when they're doing a fucking hardcore match or something. Like, come on, man. Don't sit here and tell me like, oh, you're getting more representation.
Or
here.
what they're doing in NXT with the Key Alliance and shit. And
like literally, like it's just, hey man, it's not going my way. I'm gonna say this, whatever, and see if they're gonna make something tag on to it, or do what Big Swole said after she got all that controversy, be like, hey, my line would be open for Tony any day still. Like, come on. Come on, man. You know there's people are just gonna fall into these little traps and stuff, and it's just crazy to see.
Also, like you said earlier, and like what Dre's partner said earlier too, money is the native language.
It is, bro.
And people get started when they need money at the end of the fucking day. And as Simon says, money talks.
Is the AEW schedule still like really lenient?
From what I've been seeing, yeah, it still is.
I think it's pre-taped, right? The Dynamite shows are pre-taped with the ones that are on YouTube, right? Every week.
No, Dynamite is live.
Dynamite is live. Rampage is taped. It's taped after AEW Dynamite is done. Then they tape it right afterwards and put it on for Friday.
Yeah, and then sometimes they'll also do Dark and Elevation before Dynamite. Mm-hmm. And that's when like if you look at the tickets, you see an earlier time than normal because normally they start off at 7. Sometimes it says on there like at 5. So
for me up there.
Yeah. Well, also I want to touch base because I was actually listening in the car coming home. I want to say one thing about the whole Iconic situation. I got 2 words for y'all.
Mm-hmm. Iconic.
No. No. Not that. OnlyFans.
Bruh, yeah.
OnlyFans.
Tony Storm might quit eventually too. You never know.
Oh yeah, big time. But
do you want to know the number 1 wrestler diva right now on OnlyFans right now is Jordan Grace.
I just said that.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me one bit. But going back to what we were talking about, here's the thing with me about what's going on with the wrestlers and how this whole thing going back and forth where AEW wrestlers are going to leave to go to WWE and, it's going to be a 2-way street pretty much. That's the way it's going to be. The WWE, regardless of how many promotions that are out there, everybody is going to want to at least touch a foot in WWE in their career, just so they can have that in their hat, even if it means they're only there for a year or 3 years. They're going to do that because if their first time around is not great, if they're good wrestlers, they're going to pull the exact same thing. Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes, all these other wrestlers that have left the company and come back. They're going to pull the same thing. They're going to go back to the independents. They're going to go to Japan. They're going to go to AEW, Ring of Honor, New Texas Pro Wrestling, all these other places.
Europe,
get the experience. Oh yeah. Yeah. Get the experience, improve their physique. The biggest one that I have seen do the biggest change is Damian Priest. Priest is the one who made the hugest change.
Used to be super big.
Oh yes, big. I remember him. Back when he was and when he was at PWG also. Yeah, that was probably his biggest that he has been, and he got turned down his first go around going to the WWE. He went into a depression. That's why he put on the more weight, and PWG was probably his biggest. So he decided, I'm gonna just do me. He lost the weight. He thinned out. He got back with WWE, and then look what's going on with him now. He is actually working with Edge now, a Hall of Famer who is a multi-time champion. Damian Priest just lost the U.S. title prior to that to Finn Balor, but with him working with Edge, he's gonna have a rocket strap. He's gonna have a rocket strap to his back. He's gonna wind up getting into the main event picture when they decide to dismantle this group, which we know that there's potentially 2 more people joining in Rhea Ripley and Tommaso Ciampa. So
I would say Finn would be a good option for him.
Well, I don't know. That whole rumor going around about AJ and Finn working together in a storyline, that looks like that might actually happen just based off of what happened this past week on Raw.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So they're already laying the groundwork for that. I want at least a little bit. I know it's going to be watered down. I at least want a little bit of the old school Bullet Club.
What, the Prince Devitt type gimmick?
Yeah, But you see, they were trying to run with that when he was in NXT, but you could tell Vince had his hands on that though, because he didn't. It wasn't like the old school Prince Devitt. It was like they just were like, oh, well, we'll take this gimmick they had in New Japan, but I'm just going to water the shit out of it. That's what they did to it. So I just hope that we get at least a little bit of that. But hey, the Demon would be just as good. I just hate the fact that they made him lose as the Demon the way he did this last go around. But
it was against Roman. I think that's how it was kind of approached, to kind of like show Roman's strength. Type scenario. I think that's what it was.
If they were going to show Roman,
thinking that's what he thought. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
It was the great approach,
but they only pulled the Demon out when Finn Balor got to really do something, really big, but not lose. You wouldn't think to Roman Reigns, but
and then the execution was bad. That made the Demon look like a bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, the ring part. Yeah.
Like that part right there. Still no explanation from that.
Like it was divine intervention that he lost.
So basically, Roman, a human being, is above
Paul Heyman upstairs
and above a fucking demon. That makes no fucking sense. So
Paul Heyman's a zombie. We just didn't know about it yet.
Damn.
That's what the Miz
zombie walrus.
Swallowed up by the fucking
Hey man, that'll be funny if Paul Heyman come out on a Halloween Raw or something and come out as a walrus. That shit would be classic. And Roman come out as Aquaman.
Come out riding Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
And then you got Cena come out as the Peacemaker and be like, oh, about time you showed up. That would be great.
All your favorite WWE superstars turn into the superheroes or spirit animals, whatever.
He said the spirit.
So Otis is definitely a pig. So Otis is definitely a pig. Theory, your boy is a ferret.
Oh my God! Here you go.
More like a weasel.
Okay, fine. Weasel. Okay, weasel. That's a better word. I am weasel.
You know what? Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
This man looks like a straight pedophile, bro.
Oh my God.
Dude, he looks like a straight up out of work porn star, man.
Cena praised him. Dude, that's all I got to say, man. That's his favorite wrestler.
I would be like, how far away do you have to be away from the school in order to not violate your restraining order?
I was just going to listen to a restraining order too.
Theory, don't listen to our talk.
He needs about 3 away from kids.
Don't listen to this podcast, buddy. Wait till Friday for Buzzing with Marlowe.
Listen, if he ever wins the WWE World Heavyweight title at any point, as long as I'm still the fuck alive, I'll buy a shirt. And I'm showing right here. I'm like, the only reason why I got because that punk.
He's gonna be like Austin Theory.
This man was right.
Social distance, 20 feet.
If Vince makes Theory the second youngest champion, I am literally gonna lose 21. My shit.
He's only 21 years old.
Oh man, don't say that because
He's only 21. I would know. He's 21 years old. He's a young
I swear,
kid.
if he becomes the new youngest World Heavyweight Champion, I swear to God, I am gonna
be the youngest United States champion. So what the fuck makes you think that he's not?
Vince can go and sit on one and freaking spin. As far as I'm concerned with this bullshit,
I think he will though.
The next John fucking Cena, for crying out loud. Yeah. What the hell is that?
Cena's praising him too, though, man. Cena's praising him.
Yeah, they may make him as the new youngest world champion because Brock Lesnar was the youngest world champion at one point, but then they had to scratch that and make Randy Orton because Brock Lesnar had left for WWE to try to go to the NFL. So then they use Randy Orton now as the youngest, champion. Mm-hmm. So it could be Theory. Theory could be another guy, and he's overall.
This is the only thing
I would say
that
a Money in the Bank type winner, and I think he's gonna be one. That's gonna be his first time getting it is after winning.
I will respect him more if they do decide to put the title on him to become the youngest champion. Is if Randy Orton is holding it and he wins it in a traditional match against Randy Orton.
Yeah, I think that.
Speaking of that guy,
that'll make real make
20 years.
Jesus,
20 years, man.
I feel like this is planned already, man. Dre, man, I got that vibe again.
Oh, Jesus.
I feel like this shit was already coerced.
Hey, man.
Thanks
to Orton, you got this T-shirt, man. You got this option now.
Hey, you know what? No cap. I actually bought that shirt. I'm waiting for it to come in right now.
Didn't buy it.
Huh?
You didn't buy that shirt?
I didn't buy the 420 shirt.
Because this is every day. I don't need one
day.
He doesn't need the special edition. He has it every day, 24/7.
That boy said I got all the Rob Van Dam
products. These days I got all the useful stuff. You know? I actually do handle some other stuff, you know. Can't be just sitting around all day, man.
Oh, Jesus.
For real. You can't be one of those stoneheads to be all day smoking. Nothing the fuck to do. Like, you just sitting at home, just smoking all fucking day. You can't do that.
Looking like freaking Smokey and shit off of Friday.
Terrible. Even worse. Fucking DC Young Fly from fucking Wildin' Out.
Oh, my God.
Oh, boy. Oh, that was the best example right there. That's it right there for that one. We talking about DC Young Fly. Oh, boy, DC Young Fly. Oh, man, oh, man. All right, another storyline that people have shitted on forever, but, man, it is actually getting pretty damn over. Is this one.
Elias's little brother.
Yes. I'm exit this shit.
To be honest, though,
I don't want no part of this.
I love it.
To be honest, though, Ezekiel, Elias's younger brother. It's getting over, and the crowd actually likes it.
It is, man.
Bro, the part where Seth was sitting there touching his eyes and shit was the funniest part to me.
The part where the picture with Randy Orton
and he's telling the
story about how he and Elias watched Randy Orton when they were younger.
You guys are so
like, I'm like, oh idiots. Man. Oh man.
He kind of did look like Elias. I don't know.
Dude.
I don't know.
Blackheart, bro.
Oh, listen, if you guys are really falling for this,
bro. Dude, it's the only reason why I'm laughing about it.
I'm on Team Owens right now when it comes to this, man. And
isn't it funny like how you watching fans react to it?
I'm like, yo, listen, please stop.
That's
because everybody
stories of storytelling.
This man is a mixture of the unpainted Ultimate Warrior and Marshman Randy fucking Savage. That's the
way
he looked last night.
Not Savage.
Yeah, I got Ultimate Warrior
also.
Stop it right now, folks. Do not be fooled by this masquerade.
He said drop the ratings for this story.
Okay, no.
This is when I turn on my TV. This is when I turn on the playoffs.
No, the only reason why it's over so much is due to the simple fact, one, everybody knows it's freaking Elias rebranded. They already know that, but just because everybody knows it's him.
Just have the man do some face paint over his head and then call him Ezekiel Warrior.
You know what? I will not be surprised if this ends with.
No, do not do it. Please tell me they won't do that.
You can quote me right the fuck here. Y'all owe me an apology.
Okay, I want to hear Cyber.
He might cut his hair short.
Why is it so?
They're gonna leave the shit the way the fuck that it is. Like, forget it. Like, you can't fake
that. So let's look at it from the start. Let's go back to the Raw after Mania. Okay, when he came out, Kevin Owens' reaction and the crowd's reaction to it was epic. So automatically, the writers knew they had something there. If they turn around and keep having this dude deny that he's Elias, and
him going on a lie detector, I flat out knew this story was gonna get over when they did the lie detector.
It's one of those.
You know how fans get worked easily.
It's one of those corny. It's one of those corny storylines that is so corny that it gets over. Yeah. Let's go back to
the most over thing in Raw.
Oh my God!
This storyline is attracted to monkeys and morons.
Yes.
You're fucking. Yo, Get me the fuck out of here, like right now. Right now.
You know what? And I will admit it. At first, I thought it was Hey, I'm King Kong when it comes to this shit.
He said, "Okay, go."
Oh man.
Hashtag monkeys and more.
Screw the monkeys. I'm freaking King Kong when it comes to this shit. So Blackheart, let me finish, you asshole.
Oh my god, monkeys and more.
Oh my god.
Let's respect our new member, man.
Oh
You
no,
got
he can
the
kiss.
floor, my
He can kiss my ass. I'll get him Friday.
This is what monkeys and more. You guys submitted.
I'm hopping on his episode now just so I can say hashtag monkeys
all
more.
three of y'all said this storyline got y'all the fuck over with this shit. And I'm the only one that's on a team Owens. I'm like, yo, why? Seriously?
Dude. Okay.
Hey, Owens is selling that
especially
shit,
when
bro.
it came to the lie detector.
Okay.
The lie detector said, I'm sitting there, I'm like, you know this shit is just on the replay on the fucking screen. And people, and like you said, were they easy
Just to piss Blackheart off.
There we go.
Get off my screen!
Bro, no. But anyway, okay, so let me give you a comparison real quick. Let's go back to the Attitude Era. Let's look at freaking Perry Saturn and that damn mop that he used to carry around.
Over storylines, like if you think
This
about
is
it,
that. This is that level of stupidity. This is that level of stupidity that it was so dumb that it went over. Yes, exactly. This is one of those situations. And Blackheart, I know you hate it, but I bet you anything they got a ratings pop.
It makes you seem like now when people say, "Oh,
that's gonna be what they trademark." Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna make you look like you're like
that's like Damian Sandow. He was the stunt double.
Sometimes certain shit like it's acceptable in a certain way, but if you're really looking at it from that perspective, then that's when you know still at heart you're still you're still a child.
That's a wrestling fan, though.
That's
what the wrestling demographic is, though.
Yo, listen, and I get that, though. But for we being, in our mid-30s, close to 40s, for crying out fucking loud for certain people.
31.
Hey, you need to calm down over there, Blackheart.
31 next month, sir.
I think there's a point in this thing where we got to draw a line and be like, this is where stupidity comes from. Don't overstep that line. And
they will overstep it for the money.
Basically said, okay, win or lose, I'm going to try to get this gimmick over. And sure enough.
We're in a different era. Get over it. Whoa!
There you go.
You see how he shut up after?
Oh, I can't wait for my turn in the end of the year. I can't wait for my turn in 2 weeks. All right.
Oh, man.
I was waiting to
I'm going to leave this whole Elias thing alone. Sorry. Reflex.
Ezekiel.
Yeah, Elias, we all know.
It's his younger brother. Stop lying.
It's his younger brother, damn it.
It's his younger brother.
It's proof on the lie detector test.
Younger brother. How about that? Let's just say that.
He passed the lie detector test.
Cosmic twin brother.
Oh, shit.
Timmy Collins rules itself. I forgot to tell you I had a young brother.
They're going to have a storyline find out it's one of Vince's old kids.
Oh, damn.
Hey, yo.
Hey, he had Hornswoggle. That boy's been bobbling all over places.
Then he'll replace Sonya Deville as a WWE official.
Oh, man. I can't do that.
Give himself a world title shot.
She slapped the shit out of fucking Carmella and
Selena Vega.
I was like, yo.
Bro, that had me rolling.
Is that still a match at the Backlash thing? Is Bianca and Sonya? Or is that just the Raw thing that they did the contract?
I think that was just a Raw thing because they did the match. They did the match this past Monday, and she kept on changing the stipulation during the match. So,
and still lost.
Yeah, and still lost.
Somebody just so stupid.
It gave me like that Kurt Angle when he was the champ and he was trying to screw Eddie type thing.
Yeah, but this is what I think is going to happen.
Except it wasn't a wheelchair thing.
This is what I think is going to happen. I think in the coming weeks, we've already gotten Asuka back. So Asuka's going to get into it with. We're gonna get her getting into it with Becky because Becky is going to start up a whole storyline with her. I am crossing my fingers and hoping and praying that in the next couple weeks, one of my favorite female wrestlers comes back, Bailey.
I was about to say Bailey.
If Asuka came back, she should be getting ready to come back too, and I hope she comes back before I'm hoping. Well, no, she wasn't drafted, so she can pop up either way.
She's gonna be showing up for SummerSlam. I know that for a fact. I would say maybe Money in the Bank and her come out like how Lesnar did out of the thing and just appear and win instantly. I mean, if you're trying to portray her still as a heel, that's a way to get heat.
Yeah. But I can tell you this right now. I don't think this, since we're speaking about Money in the Bank and everything else, this is kind of off subject, but I don't see Roman Reigns being undisputed champion for too long. They're going to wind up splitting those belts again because USA and Fox are not going to want one champion.
They haven't really split up the belts anyway. There's still 2 belts.
He goes to Raw and SmackDown.
All he have to do is just drop one belt and then just keep the other one.
Yeah, that's what he's going to wind up doing. And you know what? Now we're saying this on our podcast is that when that happens, either have Cody win the Money in the Bank, or else he's going to wind up winning the tournament and winning the title.
He needs to win like a tournament or something. I don't want the Money in the Bank ordeal with him.
Oh yeah, because
it'll get stale.
Actually,
it'll get stale with a baby face.
To do it though, because for Roman, yeah, he can win against someone, still be torn down, shit like that, still selling off the injury, and technically won the belt because he was weakened already. That's what stays Roman. Like now, you gotta fight 2, expected 1, unexpectedly. Come on, that's the safest way to do it. Why beat him clean?
But how long would you extend it
already yet?
How long would you extend that contract if he did win? How long would you wait out until he cashed it in?
I think to get the full moment that he wants, I could easily see
Roman.
SummerSlam.
I could see Rock and Roman is going to happen, but if
you don't need the belt.
You don't need the belt to have that happen.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's not going to be a title match. I think that's just Rock versus Roman.
Yeah,
that's not going to be a title
for family supremacy. That's what it's going to be.
Yep.
But what I was saying is, Roman Reigns, this is how easy it could happen. He could literally cut a promo and say, you know what? The Universal title, this is the main title. I don't care what anybody else says. I'm not going to carry this extra weight around anymore, and just throws the World Heavyweight Championship to the side and says, here, Raw, you can have your shitty title back. This one is the one that matters. I could have something like that happening, and then the tournament coming out of it to crown a new World Heavyweight Champion, and that would work in the favor of Cody Rhodes to win it. But if they want to extend it out, that could easily lead into either WrestleMania or SummerSlam, depending on how big of a moment they want to give Cody Rhodes.
I would say bring back King of the Ring.
But
and actually do it the right way.
I hate to say this, but if they were to do it King of the Ring style, it wouldn't have the same effect just because of how shitty the last couple of King of the Ring winners have been. Like, they've already stripped Xavier Woods
Plus,
of the
King
King
Woods.
Woods.
Think we're copying it. They would think that they're copying it.
They've already stripped Xavier Woods of King Woods. Baron Corbin, that was god awful. God, every time I saw that, I wanted to claw my own eyes out. I was like, what the hell? Just get this shit over with. Prior to that, I mean, King of the Ring has meant nothing. And Queen of the Ring is already dead just from the first year they did it. Mm-hmm. So
I think they don't take their time when they're doing it. They're all rushed. And when they brought it back years ago, they culminated the tournament within like 2 days, and now it's be culminated in like 2 weeks. And I think they should.
Didn't they used to do the tournament on like NXT?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. No. What I would love to go ahead.
King of the Rings usually was like a month-long
tournament
to get.
I heard they're doing some in the women's breakout tournament or some shit.
Yes, they are doing
women's.
Yes, and that is to get people who are currently in the Performance Center onto NXT TV.
Yeah,
that's what the breakout tournament's for. They do the tournament
level up though.
Yeah,
kind of like the Mae Young Classic type look.
Kind of, but here's the thing though. if they really wanted to do like a King of the Ring type thing, like you were talking about, the way that I would probably say that they need to do it is they need to take a page out of New Japan's book. When it comes to this kind of a tournament, they would have to have a pay-per-view set for one night, and have this tournament just take that whole pay-per-view. Have these guys fight through the bracket at night, and then at the main event, it would be the final of the tournament, and then they could crown either a winner that gets a title opportunity, or else crown a world heavyweight champion when Roman Reigns puts that title.
Or
aside.
do it for like an intercontinental title or something. Make that meaningful again.
To be honest, I think
my thing is why wouldn't they do that? Especially know that they got Peacock and shit like that. That gives them extra content to be something new on that platform, like how WWE Network was. We got these WWE Network exclusive shows. Like, I don't understand why we don't get those in it. I would thought that would bring that meaning, Brock. What's up, bud?
What I was saying is I completely agree. Well, no, taking the words of the soon-to-be former OTTR champion, I totally agree. And Shar, I hope you are watching, because I'm going to be taking jabs at you for the remainder of this podcast.
That man got the echo voice.
Wiggle.
I was like, what the hell is that?
That boy said he made that direct. He's like, you got double voice in here.
Yes, I did. No, but I actually totally agree with you on that. And I just feel like that they need to... oh, shit, I lost my train of thought on that. What the hell? See what happens when you get that echo shit? It throws you off.
I'm sorry.
Yeti 2 voice.
I know. I was like, hey, man, they don't need to be two of me. One's bad enough, okay? No, but
Run.
oh, JP. Oh, don't even.
Lucky I didn't go. Well, actually, I didn't even go over there to the studio yesterday. They canceled.
What?
Yeah, it's about some emergency came up.
Oh man.
Oh, okay.
Hey, let's talk about this one. I'm actually excited about this match itself because the history that this can bring. I mean, it's obviously going to be a one-off match for Owen Hart, so we know these two are going to wrestle their asses off. What are y'all's opinions about this match? Because I'm looking forward to it, because I have been a huge fan of these guys for a while, for a long time. I literally say tag team match wise, I would literally say one of the best tag team matches I watched in a long time in WWE for a long time was the first time American Alpha versus the Revival at TakeOver Dallas, I think it was.
Oh my God, that was such a good match. Jesus.
Such a freaking good match, man. Such a damn good match.
Yes.
And then obviously we got CM Punk as the commentator, so that's going to bring some new flavor to the commentating booth.
What do you mean? That's always been a flavor to the commentary booth. He's been there before.
Yeah, every time he's been there, he's been really good. I mean, he breaks it down better.
Warren, you are slow.
But trying to sell it for the audience, but thanks for blowing my cover.
Damn.
Blowing your cover because your whole camouflage sucks anyway. especially when we haven't even seen that Boston Celtics jersey since you talked about that bullshit earlier.
I've actually had it for a while, thank you.
Oh, well.
I got an adult league coming up, and I got to get a dry fit Celtic shirt now. So why not?
Don't be just, hey, yo, man, you did all that for nothing then, basically. But when it comes to this FTR facing each other at first, I didn't like it at first. I wasn't really receptive of it at first. I was like, why are we doing this? Until they gave the explanation of why they wanted to do this, and they had to fight for this, and all this other type of stuff. I went up my hand. I'm like, all right, fine, go. As long as there's no interruptions this match, cool. I can deal with this. Because they interrupted, and there's no decisive fucking winner. All that work for nothing.
I think there will be a slight interruption. I don't think it's going to be a full-blown, someone gets disqualified. It's going to be more of we see FTR turning around and becoming faces right now. It's been transitioning. It's been happening for a while.
Well,
and
still,
right
yeah,
it's gonna be still. I can't see the faces.
Now, here's what's gonna happen.
Listen, but they're over with the fans right now, doing what they do, and then not aligning with MJF anymore. That already told the tale right there.
Yeah, yeah, and the only thing
that you automatically just became a babyface.
Yeah, and I think just because of that separation from MJF, I could easily see MJF just kind of interrupting the match, just kind of just standing there, you know, kind of like giving them that few minutes of like, what the hell are you doing here? You know, but it won't be a full-blown interruption. I just think it's going to be more of just him kind of coming out saying, hey, I'm watching y'all, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And they'll still have a good match and we'll still get a decisive winner. It's just to play mind games and to get a potential storyline off the ground. That's it.
I don't know. Because you already got MJF already dealing with the whole Warlord thing, and you know how the
when Punk wins that title, MJF is right behind him on that storyline.
Oh, yeah, of course.
If they don't do that, then they literally just need to shoot themselves in the foot. Because that is literally what they need to do. Have Punk and MJF continue this story.
Or else.
Dude, you want to, that'd be chapter 5?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's why they would put it on Punk.
Another chapter.
Yeah, just to build MJF, or else to get a feud.
That's the only reason why I'm thinking they would put that title on Punk.
At least give CM Punk some title defense first, and then when it comes to the MJF storyline,
I'm sure they're going to.
So because all they need to do is just time it out. If they time it out to where they start doing it by like August, going into December, and doing the CM Punk MJF storyline, shit like that, whatever, boom, go all the way towards that to when the end of the year when his contract is set to expire. If they put the belt on him, that gives AEW more incentive to re-sign him, or if they can't, then they can drop the belt right away beforehand.
You know they're not going to do
that. No, I agree with you. But here's the thing, though. This is what I think will happen. I agree. Once CM Punk wins the title, he is going to need to get some title defenses in before he gets MJF. That has to happen. The one person that he said he's wanted to face, but it hasn't had a chance to face yet, is Kenny Omega.
He's still got a couple of surgeries left, don't he?
I thought he already had those done.
He had them all done?
Yeah.
I thought he had another one he was getting.
But he still isn't 100% clear.
He's not 100% clear, but also too.
Event.
Yeah, because I mean, realistically, the earliest pay-per-view we could see CM Punk winning it is Double or Nothing. Double or Nothing is the soonest we could see him winning the title. And if he does win the title there, I mean, I don't think they're going to give him a short reign compared to others. I mean, I think he's going to get a pretty decent reign. I could see at least 8 to 12 months out of him, as long as he stays healthy. So if they say like the 7th or 8th month, Kenny Omega's at 100%. He's got to go through Kenny Omega because he wants that match.
That one, Cyber, right? Real quick, right? Didn't we say the same thing about Hangman Adam Page already? How before he was going to do that 2-year storyline to find what he got, was happy for him, but then look what happened to the title run then? Why was he the same thing for CM Punk when this happens?
That's how I see it happen.
And it's going to take honestly off him to get the crowd re-energized again because they want to see another person take it off him.
I want to see Punk just go heel if he beats Page. Turn heel. No two babyface match.
MJF, you're going to need to give him that incentive that you're going to have to win the world title, and you're going to have to start. Then you need to start your very first run. The very first of the pillars now is the world heavyweight champion.
Well, if that happens, if Kenny Omega goes heel, not Kenny Omega, CM Punk. If CM Punk goes heel, teacher brain, you gotta give it a little bit. I'm sorry, but anyway, if he goes heel, I would say it would probably have to be the opposite of his old ROH gimmick. Not face of not the voice of the face of the faceless. He's gonna have to be the face of the faceless of himself. He's not representing the crowd. Not representing the crowd. Pretty much every time he comes out, you know, he's giving everybody the middle finger and saying, fuck all y'all, I did this for me. You know, that's the kind of heel turn that he's going to need to have. But at the same time, too, does that mean you're going to turn MJF face in order to take the title off of him? He's not going to be good as a face.
No.
But here's my thing. If they do this, say like if Punk.
That happened with CM Punk, MJF and him, just be like, hey, finally, welcome to the dark side. Never fucking know. It can actually just be like
I could see that. I could see maybe Punk and MJF like being a team or something.
We good.
So you honestly see this as a situation of where a heel can go against a heel, and you could still have a really good match that the crowd would be invested in.
Yes,
we've seen tons of them.
Yeah, we have.
I'd rather a heel on heel than a baby on baby.
Yeah, baby faces against baby faces don't work.
It just doesn't go over anymore like it used to, because it's literally. And when I remember when I would go on a baby and baby fat match, you're basically just doing the same move over and over again. A heel, you have so many options. You could literally grab a rope, do tape off your wrist. These are the simplest things to change that game, because now you're not worried about catering to the audience. You're worried about winning at all costs. It doesn't matter what way you got to do it. You're going to go to win. Like baby faces, you have to do it like based off of the rhythm. All right, arm drag. I gotta give you an arm drag. Oh, you hit me with a clothesline. I gotta hit you with a clothesline. Oh, I'm gonna reverse your hip toss. You reverse my hip toss. Like it has to just be a very systematic thing. Like 90s, yes, a baby on baby is fabulous. Now this era, it's really just what we call the gymnast type matches.
Oh yeah, the tope suicidas and everything else.
I mean, it's different. Like when you do a heel on heel, you could work the match any type of style, any style, and it still work because y'all are two bad guys. It's not a matter of hey, I can't do this or something. Like you can find so many different options. So it's like, good Lord, like I would definitely say it. All right, man. Dre just hit us up. Dre, appreciate you doing it, man. Always love, brother. Always love.
No. WWE
man, he got some specials going up, man. He's got to be with the lady. He's got his lady.
WWE got to him too.
WWE got to my camera, so that's why mine's off.
You said that you want to bring up something earlier to me about Dukes?
Oh my gosh! Yes,
are we really going to talk about the lotion thing? Are we really going to talk about the lotion thing?
The two phones part, that part just struck me instantly. When he said which phone, and Duke sat there and smiled and had both his phones out, that part, when you left the camera, I died after that part. I was like, shit's kind of.
I had to take a breather real quick. I had to take a real breather. I was like,
Tyler's just sitting there, was like,
fuck.
Tyler's like, I don't know what to say at this moment. And then he's like, oh shit, Trent. He's like, shit, just get out of the camera. Like, hold up. Now it's just me and him. And Duke's just sitting there holding both phones up. And he actually had both phones on. That's even the weirder part. He's like, which one you want?
I was like, Dukes, why would you even fall for this shit? Why would you fall?
I did like the part.
I can't believe Dukes pulled that shit, dude.
You do better.
Bruh. Dukes came back healthy, and that boy said he's coming back with a bang.
Sure did,
the wrong kind of bang we were hoping for, but it was.
Oh no,
he's gonna get a deal with lotion, so.
Oh no, he's getting a regular play now, so he's all energized.
He's like, they love me.
That's why it wouldn't make more mysterious on what the lotion part where he had it right on standby, and then I had to think about it. Like, yeah, he does have a girlfriend now, so maybe that doesn't make sense. But when you're not there, but when you're by yourself, it just makes it look like so much this shit.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, like, dude, you just exposed yourself just now, and you didn't even notice it. Why?
Because he thought he could just slide it by and nobody catch it.
Oh no!
I just love the reaction where Courtney and Charlene were just like, "Really, really?"
I was dying. I was fucking dying.
Oh, Dukes.
I was like, yo, dude.
Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. He might be on right now.
I was like, yo, oh my God. No wonder why people love your ass on this goddamn shit because you do some Steve-O type shit.
Hey, only matter of time with this buddy. You never know what you gonna get.
Damn.
And you thought it was just he had a bad camera. You never know anymore.
No. Oh my God. We love you, buddy, but oh my God, dudes, please get a cast man.
Yeah, OTTR is gonna be sponsored by lotion, so.
Man, don't say that.
Vaseline is what is the brand.
OTTR Mob will be sponsored by Vaseline.
Oh shit! If that happens, I swear to God.
We gotta get all the cocoa butter in the
you
world.
gotta have the logo on one of y'all shirts and stuff.
No, Dukes is gonna be the walking logo.
He's never gonna be the walking logo.
Dukes has the poop emoji and then it has like little white little Vaseline on the side.
Oh my God, no!
The Dukes report. The Dukes row.
I think what it's gonna be like some little puddle that it looks like sheen and some shit, and it's gonna like glitter around it.
That's worse than what I said. That's worse than what I said.
You got glossy ass look.
Y'all got Dukes fucked up. Damn.
I would have lost my cool with that.
Dukes is gonna have y'all on Friday.
No.
He's gonna be like, hey, I watched that episode. He's like, so I like glitter now, huh?
You put it on yourself, don't you turn glossy?
And that's why you don't see no ashy elbows or nothing.
That boy trying to look like a porcelain dog, getting them shiny.
Ankles, legs, feet, and the whole body. So cute.
Hey, we gotta love it.
He gonna be looking all glossy 24/7, man.
Oh man! All right. Oh my gosh, I can't breathe.
All he gotta do is just glossing himself up right and just run on this hardwood floor and just slide.
Hey, so when you introduce him Friday, you need to play the song "I'm Glossy" before he comes out.
I'm glossy. Who sings that?
Oh,
I
man.
can't remember what that was. Chicken noodle soup. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember the actual name anymore. It's past my time, I guess. That show's funny though. But all right, guys. Let's talk about it. Shiz is rocking the hat right now. They just did the unspeakable sweep them.
Oh, wait a minute. You mean these guys? These guys right here?
They busted out the broom. They busted out the broom. They
bust that broom out and whew. And it was in New Jersey. It was in Brooklyn that last game too, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Yes.
Both
games. Hate to see it. Ben Simmons, Lord only knows if he's playing next season.
Probably not.
Nope.
Oh my gosh.
Worst trade ever.
Boy said I want a jersey or not. That's not my fabric.
Oh shit.
The boy said, I don't like that ball. I need a new one. No, we can't play with that one.
Damn.
You ain't give him his right chips or something. That man was mad the whole season.
Kyrie's fault too.
Man, bro, I love the meme where people are showed the zoom in picture. I wish I had the picture where Kyrie's just staring at KD like this.
See, I got that.
Like, that shit was classic. We're just looking at him like, really, bro? You said you wanted LeBron, right?
Yeah, he got shut down for.
Go your ass back to Golden State. Get out of here.
Damn.
But yeah, man, that's crazy.
The scoring,
But shout out to the Heat as well. The Heat came out and dominated. My gosh.
Without Jimmy Butler.
Without Butler, yeah, exactly.
Nice
like
trade
that
got
team
melted.
Oh my goodness. What games are playing tonight?
I think it's Game 6 of the Mavs and Jazz, Warriors.
Warriors are in trouble.
And
yeah,
Milwaukee and Chicago.
Milwaukee should get that one cleaned up, I think.
What's the series right now? It's 3-1. I meant 2-1.
I think it's 2-1. Yeah.
No, I think it's 2-2.
I mean, oh snap! The only matter is if DeRozan gonna be on fire.
3-1. It's 3-1.
Sure. Oh, it is 3-1.
Milwaukee. Yeah.
Yeah, Milwaukee. Yeah.
Yeah, Milwaukee should be ending this shit tonight.
Well, yeah, they better end it, or they're gonna be getting another extended break.
Do something for me, please. Do something.
They're gonna wait till Middleton come back and be like, all right, now we can play Boston.
I'm like, bro, come on, now you want to win.
It's just gonna take back all those posts he said about it. Like, damn it, I gotta go.
No, I just simply said like, yo, I kind of wanted to just see the Bulls, trying to pull an upset over this, and
nah, it ain't happening.
But you ain't gonna do that to Antetokounmpo like that. Like, you ain't gonna
Bucks
like that. Damn,
Bucks still in there, man.
Lonzo's still injured.
Yeah, I mean the Bucks ain't like how they were last year, but they're still pretty damn fundamental. I will definitely say that one.
Oh yeah,
and that defense is pretty nasty.
Oh yeah, they're. I now consider them after this year. Yeah, even though they don't have, it's not the same team from last year. I still consider them. They'll be a continuous playoff contention team for
next 4 to 5 years.
4 to 5 years, yeah. So I mean, good on them, man. They actually got decent.
Man. I want them to win it, man. Poor Luka. Luka is like struggling right now, man. Luka ain't got no damn help, man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The Mavs weren't relevant since freaking Dirk was there.
Dirk, and maybe when Steve Nash was playing with him.
Yeah. That's the only time they were relevant in my eyes.
Jason Terry and all them boys. Like, God dang it, man.
But I have no room to talk. Crazy. I have no room to talk though. I'm a Spurs fan, so.
You got the fundamental team. That team was
right.
I mean. If you want to watch a team to learn how to play the game of basketball, and I remember my coach would go, yes, they are boring to watch, but they are the most fundamental team to ever watch is Spurs. When they had Duncan, Parker, all them, I mean, the saying, less is more. I mean, they weren't doing all that flashy shit, but you still saw them in the playoffs. And damn near in the conference finals every year. Every freaking year. Every damn year.
And big shout out to the team that got shut out of the playoffs about as quick as E-Dukes goes through a buffet.
Damn.
The LA Lakers. Jesus Christ.
They didn't even make the play.
I know they didn't make the playoffs, but they got shut out of the playoffs.
That wasn't the plan. LeBron said when he signed on Space Jam that he needed 2 championships.
Yeah, well, guess what? Space Jam sucked.
About as bad as that movie.
I know. You ain't Michael Jordan. You can't do that shit.
My gosh, that was, oh my Lord, that acting.
I didn't even watch it, and I knew it was terrible.
My son loves it. He's all about basketball now, thanks to Space Jam. So I mean, it brought the Looney Tunes back. Huh?
Space Jam 1 or 2?
The one with Jordan, or oh no?
It's his generation, man.
I know.
You gotta think.
I know.
No, stop it.
I mean, I tried to get him to watch Space Jam 1. He was just like, this ain't my thing. Like, he likes the colorfulness and stuff like that. Because with his autism and stuff. So he has to, like, see very bright colors. And that damn purple and the teal color that they have for those jerseys and stuff. He loved every bit of that. Every bit of that.
I get you.
The CGI, how they did the Looney Tunes into like a 3D form, he loved that completely. When he watched Space Jam 1, he's just like, they look so old. I'm like, come on, man.
Oh, man, I'm not that old now.
I was like, no. I said, the way you're drooling over Space Jam now is exactly how I did back then. Like, come on.
This was the best of the best back when I was growing up.
Even though Jordan don't claim that he was in it.
There wasn't that much CGI shit like that back then until you guys got it in almost every film.
Well, this one was basically just, hey, Warner Brothers said, hey, we're alive still, and we can make movies.
Yeah, pretty much.
And them boys put the Matrix in it, the Iron Giant, and all them. That's the only reason why I was excited to see it when I saw that the Flintstones and all these guys were coming. I'm like, so they really just try and do a reunion show basically. And then when I watched it, I'm like, they could have done more with that.
Not really likely.
I was just like, they could have done so much more. I mean, it was what it was. It was a kid's film. It was cool to see the damn Looney Tunes again. They made Taz look absolutely weak, which it hurt my feeling because that's my favorite character was Taz. Bugs looked, Lola looked way stronger than the whole cast, basically. That was the part I was just like, what in the world am I watching? Daffy didn't even play in the game. I'm like, come on, man.
Damn.
But hey, guys, this has been. Huh? Yeah, they all played in the first one.
Let's all laugh at the duck. And this one didn't get no shine.
That shit was funny when he said, "Stop whining, pass it to LeBron." Get the ball to LeBron. Object of the game, get the ball to LeBron. But that is the Space Jam banter we have. Also, that is the NBA playoffs. Game 6. Winner go home. Or are you going to give the Celtics even a nicer, more relaxation before they get ready to play again? But, guys, this has been great. Anything y'all want to do last-minute shout-outs? Shiz, I know you got WrestleNary tomorrow. Who's some of the contestants we got, bro?
Let me think. We got random contestant, but he's one of our boys. You see him in the chat every week. KB, he's gonna be one of our one of our contestants. Tyler Starks, yes, Ricky Starks' new son, adopted son. He's gonna be part of it. And we got a surprise challenger that's unannounced until I announce it tomorrow. It's going to be a triple threat match.
I'm just saying this. Hashtag OTTR Mob's new kid in play. That's it for me.
And who exactly is kid in play in this case?
Tyler. Tyler.
Yeah, that's kid, but who's play in that one?
You could be play.
No.
You could be play.
No.
I would say Dukes. No. Maverick could somewhat be in there, but I don't see like that chemistry with the kid in play. You know, you and Tyler, y'all got that chemistry, bro. He's on your streams every single day or week. You know, all those content that you're bringing. I mean, yeah, y'all could be the new kid in play.
You could be the new kid in play. No, that's him and Reezy. Him and Reezy back. That's it. Those are the two.
Yeah, maybe so. Yeah, I would probably say that one.
Yeah.
And poor Big Mike, man. Yeti broke his moment of truth last night.
Damn right I did.
In my car, bro. I'm watching this shit after I got off work. I'm sitting there like, and I looked out when Yeti was coming. I was like, bro, he's about to pop on this show. I already know this about to happen. Yeah, I saw Mike's face. He's like, son of a bitch.
What are you doing there?
Mike's looking at you like, hey, man, I had a contract agreement. I was not supposed to see him today.
Be like, too bad. I'm like a bad rash. I don't go away.
Hey, Yeti, you are the new member of the commission, man. Welcome to the team. Do you have any last fallen?
Just want to say thank you to everybody for tuning in. We do appreciate it. You know, please make sure you follow everybody here. You know, make sure you follow us over at Off the Top Ropes Podcast. Also, make sure you follow me on all social medias at Cyber Yeti, except YouTube. It's Cyber Yeti 2016. And make sure you come and check us out for WrestleNary tomorrow night. And also make sure you check out our Last Week in Wrestling coming up Friday. I will be making my return where I will continue the shit talking that I did during the last one for the number one contender before I rained on Big Mike's parade. You know, he hates me, but you know what? I'm going to make sure that he sees from underneath my boot. I'm going to make sure he's able to see me holding that title up. And Char C's going to be sitting in the corner crying, being like, why did I agree to let him come in here and do me like he did me? I can't believe it. You know what? I do it because I want to do it. I do it because I can do it. So, with that in mind, make sure you tune in Friday because it's going to be funny because I'm going to get after Mike. I'm going to get after Char. And then if this fool decides to pop back in, he just continues to prove my point. JP, don't you dare be coming into my podcast and trying to start shit with me unless you want me to finish it. Okay. I'm done. Thank you, guys.
It still ain't over.
It ain't never over. Between Mike and between the Irish Whip podcast, it's never over.
Hey, man. Sis, you got any last follows, bro?
Competition, yo.
You got any last words, Sis?
He said it all for me, but y'all know the deal. Cops and merch. Support the gang. Support the mob. Donate to the GoFundMe, please. Time is running out before we start closing out shop for that. And you know what I'm saying? We want to see who actually does something, who actually don't. You know what I'm saying? We watching people. But anyways, like, share, subscribe, notifications, do all the other shebang. And catch me tomorrow.
And
you're saying with my jacket on. Some Bob Barker shit.
And one more thing before we decide to close this out for the evening.
Go ahead.
Screw you, monkey with the ape. You ain't shit. And you are not going to be trying to take our shine from us with those 7 followers and trying to make something out of nothing because you a big nothing. Kiss my ass and don't let me see you up in our chat again. Otherwise, I'm really going to put you on blast for the shit that you be talking.
Sad things, I know exactly what y'all saying. That's even the worst.
No.
All comments are my view and my opinion alone. They do not reflect the OTTR podcast. So if you got a problem, you come at me and I will handle it myself. I don't need no hitman to help me take care of anything. I will bury the body where no one can find it.
Chop it up.
All right, guys. Also, guys. All right, man. This has been an absolute pleasure. Also, guys, y'all know, make sure if y'all are new to the channel, make sure y'all like, share, most importantly, subscribe, hit that notification to keep content for all our platforms. Stay tuned to the OTTR Mod podcast, the 1130 podcast, and our new member, Mr. Cyber Yeti, on all his social media platforms, man. They are such a good group, man. You see this, man. We're episode 27. Major round of applause for us on this because we came up with this idea, and it's just been going nonstop. Every week we've been giving it out to you. We literally have almost no energy after these episodes because we give it all to y'all.
What are you talking about not having no energy? I'm going to the gym after this. What you talking about?
I will be going too. So actually, hopefully my daughter don't wake up. So we'll see if that's the sad part. But man, guys, also like Shizza said, make sure y'all go to our bonfire shop. Links are all below. Go to all of them. Get y'all some merch, man. I know people have been asking. We hear you. We are waiting a little bit longer. Commission gear might be coming very, very soon. But guys, this has been another great episode of Buzzing with Marlowe. And ladies and gentlemen, we're out.